So the only way that Mormonism isn't hateful when it comes to gays is we say that something is wrong. We can say that something is just wrong physically and not spiritually or morally. So you just say, well, something's wrong with the DNA or the hormone production or whatever. But I can understand arguments saying, well, even if that's the case, even if the elites are poisoning the world and that's causing people to be gay, then just let them have sex anyway, But that's an interesting theory or subject too, because then that goes back to just the subject of orgasm itself, because in the Mormon philosophy, you only have orgasms with your spouse that you're married with, and it has to be consensual. I guess your spouse can just do you with his or her hand, whatever that's called, manually or whatever. But so if you're a single woman, you're not supposed to masturbate. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, even if you're a good Mormon and you're good, you literally, that is the doctrine, that having an orgasm, masturbation is not good. Having sex outside of marriage is not good. Looking at pornography is not good. So it's really strict in that sense that you have to be a relatively healthy, well-functioning, your body has to be pretty well-functioning in order to get married. Because people that are healthy enough to get married tend to look for other people that are healthy enough to get married, if you know what I'm saying. So, there's a lot of single women in the church, and I'm guessing they don't masturbate or look at porn. I mean, I don't know. How would I find that out? So having same-sex attraction, you have to look at yourself as a physically bent, a physically damaged, or a physically incomplete person, like a person with any other health problem. But of course, you want to have sex with someone of the same sex. That would make you feel good. And sex is connected to our emotions. The people that we are attracted to sexually, when we connect that with feeling good emotionally too. So this is a very complex issue. Now, so something that's not complex is Mormonism claims to represent eternity. If you think of it in that way, we claim to represent eternity. We claim to represent Jesus and God and the heavens. And we claim to have some knowledge of how our bodies will be for eternity. And one of the things we claim is that you'll have a perfect body. And so that means all of your levels will be normal when it comes to hormones, progesterone, testosterone, estrogen. I don't think that anybody would have same-sex attraction, because to me it seems like same-sex attraction is a imbalance in your DNA, how you were developed, or your DNA, or an imbalance in something in the body. I mean, if you just look at it biologically, it just doesn't make sense, right? It's like in the animal kingdom, if the animal kingdom works when a male likes a female. That's how they propagate their species and all that stuff. In the human family, that's how it works too. There's always been disabilities. There's always been physical problems. Someone doesn't have enough hormones. They have too many. Their brain doesn't develop the right way. But you know what? For some reason, when it comes to sex, it's just really offensive.